Hey everyone, I'm Brooke Shelton or Cashflow Cowgirl because I'm definitely a Texan at heart. And I work with Rob Sema and Lynn Bell at Tusk Funds. And what we do is we raise capital, private capital especially, and help negotiate terms to help real estate investors, business owners, and any other entrepreneurs raise private capital and get that one step closer to financial freedom. I think debt gets a bad rap often. You hear student debt, credit card debt, you name it. And that's fair, I get it. But not all debt is created equal. Good debt, as I call it, can actually help you gain leverage. And if you're in the real estate business without leverage, it's kind of like being a golfer on the fairway without your driver. Sure, you can kind of get the ball going down the fairway with a putter, but it's not going to go very far and it's definitely not going to go very fast. Debt is an incredibly powerful tool, more powerful than most investors realize or appreciate unless they've been in the business for a while. And harnessed properly, it can really help you create a ton of wealth, but it does come with some risk. I think at the end of the day, creative use of debt is instrumental in growing your investment portfolios. But again, highly leveraged deals can also be your undoing. And in order to really strike that balance, every aspiring investor, nascent stage or more professional and experienced, they must understand how this works and how to foster relationships with experts who are equipped to help you navigate the world of debt and help craft solutions that are going to be best for you and best for your portfolio. So I want to talk a little bit about brokers or connectors. These entities or folks can actually help you raise funds and negotiate terms on your behalf. But in order to get that, you need to network with other investors at meetups. I highly recommend Bigger Pockets or entering into either the free or the paid version of Pace Morby's mentorships. Those are undoubtedly the best return on your investment as you grow and need a network around you. I really think you're going to get the unvarnished truth here in these groups on what works, what doesn't, whom to contact, whom to trust, maybe who not to, and how you should be negotiating and advocating for these deals as you raise capital. I've included the link down below in case you guys have questions, but definitely highly recommend. And that's probably one of the biggest inflection points in my own career. I also recommend finding someone with document assembly. I think this can be often very overlooked, but you need a project manager. There's so many different things going on and so many different obstacles that you can anticipate, especially as you start entering into different asset classes, single family, multifamily, assisted living, whatever it might be. You need experts to be able to see end to end, to project manage it, to help you raise the capital, but also to work with all the documentation. And honestly, even a step further, I would recommend getting an underwriter who can help you de-risk those deals and find out if you're actually underwriting it correctly so that you're not missing out on any intrinsic risk down the road. I think the biggest way that I've been able to scale my own portfolio is definitely, though, that private capital. And most connectors or brokers, however, whichever route you go, they'll charge anywhere from 0.5 to 2% of the deal. And it might sound like a cost that you want to bypass when you're working on those spreadsheets, but this really allows you to have greater returns and recycle that capital over and over. So being able to partner with an underwriter, a project manager, or what we call a transaction coordinator, and most importantly, someone who can go raise those funds on your behalf, I think that is going to be vital to your success. That's my secret of the day. And I think the larger firm or the better breadth and depth of the expertise, the more relationships they're going to have broadly and the better that you're going to be able to come out from. Good luck.